weird.
Is this it? I'm looking for an article real quick.
Hey, Mo. Mo has been creating. Did you know Mo knows how to design clothes? He knows how to sew, girl.
Mo? That's my next thing. I want to get a sewing machine. But I want to get oh, there's something in my hair. Oh, I want to get a sewing machine for beginners though.
Yeah. Yeah, like to teach you, right? Because for me to do it, like, I've tried it before and it came out really bad. Like, it worked. It was functional, but it wasn't attractive.
Yeah, because I was reading that actually beginners need to have a beginner sewing machine because if they get the more complicated one, they're not going to be able to like figure out all the different stitches and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. And it can kind of like guide you. Hey, Mello. Hey, Jorge.
See, look, the computer goes like this.
It's cute.
It is cute,
Perfect.
Right? Let's see.
Yep, you can just put it in the. So when you're showing the video, when you're showing the video, are you gonna full screen it or can it full screen? That's such a cute. I love that. Like you can just take it with you everywhere, like a book.
That's dope. It's touchscreen too.
Oh shoot. Okay, we gotta start.
What time is it?
Wait. It's 8 o'clock on the dot.
8 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, cruising the streets. I got some real pretty girls waiting for me.
Yes.
The names are Gigi. Oh. We're gonna put our hands in places I never seen, baby girl. You know what I mean? But Usher got herpes though. No.
I thought he just got somebody pregnant. Okay, we've digressed.
All right. Well, welcome everyone. Greetings. Welcome to TLS Unscripted, our Wednesday primetime, that's right, web series, where we are going to be off topic all over the place, but we're going to have original, organic conversation. So, I am Olivia E. from the Pride Lands.
Ooh. Oh, Lion King. You surprised us. How cute.
I'm from the Pride Lands, y'all.
Okay. Africa, the homeland.
Gee, introduce yourself to the people.
And I am Gianni, and I'm from Jupiter, as always. If you're new to TLS's Unscripted, you can find us on Instagram at TLSLiveShow, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you're joining us from Instagram and want to speak live, hit the join to request button and we will add you in. If you're joining from other platforms, remember to comment. We need your comments to keep the conversation going. So yeah, let's get unscripted.
Yeah, so.
Neo.
Give us
Neo said you need voice lessons. No, she doesn't, Neo. She's good. She's better than J-Lo.
The brother, I'm the favorite child, so he just hating on me because I'm the favorite child. You know, it's okay. It's okay. So, give us our spirituality gems, girl.
Oh yes, I have something different for you guys today. Sasha, is everything okay? Sorry, I don't know if she's scratching the counter. You good, Mama? Okay. So today's something different. I have some astrology for you, but mostly I have something for you guys as far as your spirit and kind of like some self-help. Some help with dealing with emotional trauma. And I was inspired because Venus and Mars is in Cancer, and Cancer is always about the emotions, the past, and healing and nurturing and all of that good mom type stuff. So I'm gonna give you guys a couple of things to do to deal with emotional trauma from either your childhood or even adulthood, because you know that's hard too, of course. So, the first thing is um, shadow work. That's probably the most important, is to start doing shadow work, and I'll break down what shadow means. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. And the second thing is to have a creative outlet. Like, if even if it's not your talent, it's something that you can do. People are poets, people write, people create art, people dance, even if you're not good at it. So have a creative outlet that helps with your emotional traumas as well. With shadow work, remember, shadow is the unconscious or the dark side of your personality. So start asking questions to yourself. Google it. There's a million things on it. But start there for emotional trauma. You're welcome.
I challenge that. I don't have a dark side.
You don't have a dark side?
Now what?
But the thing with shadow work is not like, when you think dark side, what comes to your mind?
Nothing good.
Okay, so that's not necessarily what a dark side is. It doesn't have to mean your dark side is like, I'm low key killer, or like I'm low key kinky or something. It doesn't have to be something extreme. It can just be something like, it can be something really good, like I'm too nice. I can never say no. That's a dark. That's not good. Look at Mo. He said you lying.
All day, all day. I'm half dark. I'm half dark over here.
Okay, so that's some emotional trauma 101 for you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Bravo.
Let's get into, what are we doing next?
Okay.
We're doing next a little segment. Let's introduce it. Oh.
Okay, so basically, what we're introducing a new segment, and of course, every time we introduce a new segment, we've never presented it to the people. So we always want your feedback as well as how we present whatever we're presenting, and if you like it or we can do better. Okay, so we did a social experiment, and it's called Be My Google, and we challenged ourselves not to use Google for 1 week. 1 week. Okay. Now, that's my fan. Hold on.
The background sound is rough. That's what it was missing. My headphones. 1 second.
Is that better? Oh, I didn't have to turn off my fan? Wait, I didn't have to turn off my fan?
No, it was me. Sorry, Neo. Neo's like, probably like, listen, we discussed it. Sorry, yeah, it was my thing. And then also, by the way, the headphones didn't fit for this. This is an Android. I'm used to iPhones. So,
Girl, okay. I live in a house with an African. He be having an air conditioner on like 100. Why? Okay.
My gosh. Okay.
All right, back to it. So Be My Google. So we did a social experiment where we promised ourselves that we wouldn't use Google for 1 week. I failed. I'm a failure. I'm such a failure.
You're never.
The only person that succeeded was G herself. She succeeded. The only reason she used Google was for directions and weather. So what we're gonna do
and TLS stuff, because I need Google for like Restream and TikTok, email, blah blah blah. Anyway.
So what we're gonna do is we want to know what Gianni wanted to Google. We're gonna try to answer her question, and then if we're still gonna Google it and see what Google tells us. So we want to get in your mind. What's up with you? What's the first thing you want to Google, G?
Okay, so one of the first things I Googled was online boutiques for tall girls.
Hold on. Set us up. Set us up. What were you doing? You were watching TV? What made you want to Google it?
No, I was like, it was a regular day. I don't know what day it is. It was a regular day, and I was like, I need to invest more in my looks, like for when I go out in interns or when I go out and network and stuff like that. So I'm like, I need to get some new threads. So I need some tall girl type of clothing. Like I don't have an average type of body type. I have a very slim, tall body. So I need a specific type of website. So that's why I looked on Google.
Okay, so repeat your Google question.
Online boutiques for tall girls, and then I put a question mark.
So everybody out there, come
I
on,
got
give it
some.
30
Let me
seconds.
know.
If y'all know have any online boutiques, be my Google right now. Be our Google right now for us. I'm
I
five
haven't done
two
one.
and
Yeah,
chubby. No,
you're
just
not
kidding.
chubby at all.
I know,
I'm about to say
but
what?
I like to wear like super big clothes. So I
Yeah,
actually don't have any. What about Shein? Shein.
Shein. I'll try it. Let me write it down.
I mean, I don't know if they're for tall girls, but I see everybody on the TikTok doing like hauls from them.
Okay, Shein. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Nobody has any suggestions. So let me put it in Google. The question is online boutiques, right? For tall girls.
Yes,
Oh, can you tell everyone how tall you are, sis?
I'm 5'11". Trin
Girl,
loves them.
the first thing that came up was Shein.
There it is. I'm gonna
Um,
have to click on Shein right now. Oh,
10,
I'll wait. 'Cause I'll get distracted. I'll wait. Okay.
10, 10 of the best stores for tall women. So we have, what is this? Why does my phone keep going dark? Um,
I have more Google though. I have more Google things.
what about Madewell?
Made well. Okay. How's it spelled? Made in well?
Madewell.
Made
Madewells.
well. Madwell.
Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna send you this link that I found for what Google said. All right, what's the next thing you wanted to Google that your heart just wanted to do?
Um. Okay. So the next thing I did was Puerto Rico's COVID policy, and then Puerto Rico's COVID policy was the next one.
So, what is Puerto Rico's COVID policy?
Yeah, because I wanted to go to Puerto Rico for my birthday. So that was where my thinking was. And I was like, dang, my birthday's in like, it feels like 2 days. But my birthday's really July 7th. So I don't know. It's still a possibility, but it's too fast. It's like not enough planning. I'm more of a planning type of
Oh, July.
gal.
Your birthday's in 7 days almost.
Basically,
It's
right? Like,
tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
tomorrow.
All right. So,
Exactly.
fully vaccinated passengers on domestic flights no longer need a negative COVID test to enter Puerto Rico. Negative COVID test, that's really not what you were asking, right? You wanted to know, do they
No,
wear
that's kind of what I'm
masks?
asking, because that means that I either need to be fully vaccinated, which means I need the second or whatever vaccine, and then I also need to be, um, I need to test. Like they're gonna test me. You're so pretty. Good Stuff Juices. Hey Johnny, shout out to Good
Oh,
Stuff Juices, the best organic cold pressed juice. Period. So yeah, Puerto
thanks.
Rico's COVID
Thanks,
policy is the
Ephraim.
second.
Okay. COVID policies, because G wants to go to. Okay, when we're talking about that, my question is, how do you feel about vaccinated or not? Do you still want to keep your social distancing, around strangers and wear a mask? I'm not talking about I'm talking about whether you're vaccinated or not. Do you think that because you're vaccinated, it's a free for all?
I feel like I've never liked people on me anyway, so I'm not here for people being on me. I mean, keep your distance always at all times. Like, please. I'm an affectionate person, but like people are weird these days, or forever. They've always been weird. So, yeah, let's just keep the distance. Let's keep it cute. Let's keep it cute and keep it formal. I feel like sometimes I use like this whole pandemic as an excuse to still be kind of like introverted. I'm sorry, that's in it. Yeah, it's my I have to let that go. Like that's a confession. The whole mask thing, I'm like here for it. Nobody has to like look at me too long. I can look a mess, no makeup. Like it's
I'm
all an excuse.
I'm
I
here
love it.
I'm here for the social distancing and not being in large
Yes.
gatherings. Like, no, I can't go. It's a pandemic. No,
And staying
no.
home because you have to. Like I'm here
But
for that.
let me um
Yeah.
let me try to change one of my settings. Hold on.
Okay. I was about to say, oh, because you're giving us selfie status right now. Uh-oh. Is O frozen? Am I still live? Let me know, guys, if you guys can hear me talk. Okay.
I think that's better because every 30 seconds my screen goes black.
Oh, terrifying. Why?
So I gotta touch it, so it doesn't cancel me out.
Oh,
So
okay.
yes,
Like,
girl, I mean, as much as I hate COVID, I do like that.
yeah.
Stay away, stay the away, stay away from me. Okay, I
Back
know
up.
we are live, LIVE, but we're unscripted. All right, what's the
You're live.
next thing you got?
Okay, so the next thing I have is Flojo's death. What was it caused by?
Ooh,
I
Flo
found out
Joe's, huh?
because I had to find out, and then also like I watched the
How did
show.
she
So
die?
she had an epileptic. Jesus, she had a seizure, but she was epileptic. Ugh. I can't say that word.
Oh, she had epilepsy.
Yes.
How old was she when she passed away?
Oh, I don't know. Good question.
She was, oh
I
my
don't know.
God, she was 38. She's a freaking baby.
Oh wow. Wow. Yeah, epilepsy is no joke. That young actor, he was on Disney Channel. His name is Cameron something. He was really cute and he had like freckles and stuff. Um and he passed away from a seizure from epilepsy. So yeah, it's a very serious
Wow.
condition. So yeah, Flojo's death. I found that out, and then I also asked who is Mansa Musa.
Who is that?
Mansa Musa was a West African emperor in some century, whenever emperors existed, whatever century that is. And he was one of the wealthiest men that ever lived, and he was very
Oh,
notorious for like giving out money and like offsetting the economy because he would give out like lavish amounts, millions, gold like cubes to homeless people. So it would like change the paradigm. Anyway, and then the last thing I looked up was comedians based in DC, Washington
wait,
DC.
you didn't look it up yet, right?
What, Mansa Musa?
Yeah, and the comedians.
No,
Cause
I
it,
didn't look. I know who Mansa Musa is. I was just looking it up because I needed to clarify that for a friend. But the comedians thing is I don't know. I still don't know. I want to know.
um, okay, wait. Comedians in DC?
Comedians in DC, yeah.
Let's see what Google says since our viewers can't be the Google right now.
You're like, apparently. Come on, guys.
Let's see. I'll send it to you. It's a long list, but none of them
Okay.
actually look like anybody we know.
Okay. Fun. I like locals. So that's it. That's all I
Okay, so
Googled.
next time we do this social experiment, we're both going to not use Google, and I
Yeah.
think it can get a better you can get a better idea of who G is and who I am because doesn't everybody want to know what you're Googling?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's a very interesting point. And O is actually the one who came up with the segment, so creative genius. Now I'm gonna get into the TLS, that's the Truth Lie Shenanigans live show recap. Last week they had special guest College Park, Maryland, DC, I mean, College
Not
Park, Maryland
not
Mayor.
MD, not MD.
Yes, not MD. College Park Mayor Patrick Wohan. He was a guest for the entire show on TLS last Sunday. The host talked about the Republican lawmakers trying to ban critical race theory in schools across the country. Ridiculous. the discovery of the remains of 215 children buried buried near a residential school in Canada, and the latest on the Naomi Osaka press saga at the French Open. So those were the topics that they discussed on TLS Live Show. Be sure to check it out on YouTube or tlspod.com for the podcast version. Oh, let's get into our main show.
Okay. So our main show is going to be the first Wednesday of every week. We're introducing something called Wednesday Random Knockout, where we just come with random stuff to talk about. We haven't pre-rehearsed it. We haven't talked to one another about what we want to talk about, and we're just gonna do quick, hit them up, and we're gonna see. And that's gonna be our subject again.
Yeah.
For any of our quick subjects that we talk about, always make sure you can join our live if your heart just compels you. So what you got for your Wednesday round knockout? What's your first one?
Okay, so the first thing I wanted to talk about was actually, these things are not anything, too juicy, hot topics or anything like that, but it's very relevant. So lately I've been dealing with a lot of remember I told you about the boutique thing and shopping for myself? I've dealt with a lot of self-esteem and kind of transforming not even just my image and physical, but my self-esteem and my character and how I present myself when I'm networking and stuff. So I wanted to talk about self-esteem, confidence, and self-care, and learning what does it mean to take a break from yourself. I consider myself a workaholic. If I had a career that, if I did TLS podcast and it was something that was forever, this is something I'm doing, I can see myself going hard until I can't go hard anymore. But that's me, you know what I mean? I'm the kind of person that has to see something completed. I can't see it half-assed or I feel like a failure. So learning to take a break, because the break is part of that goal. Taking a break is a part of the mission, and I really just learned that recently. I knew that. People tell you that, right? You know things. I'm smart. But I didn't know it to a point where it's okay, let me soak it in and take it in and actually apply it. So taking a break, not even just from work, but just your responsibilities and your everyday life, and just kind of being careless with it and doing what you want. Yeah. So anyway, so that's what I wanted to talk about. Sorry. Hey, Dr. Heaton. Hey, Dr. Phil.
Hey, Doc. Yes, I think it's so important to self-care, all about you, right? It's supposed to be all about you, G. That's what you're saying. It should be all about you. I think it's perfectly fine to take self-care, self-time for yourself, because if you fall, how can you do anything else? But everybody says that. That's so cliche. But
Yeah.
it's true though.
And what I wanted to present with my topic was, how do you feel? I mean, what's the question I asked specifically? Oh, when you're taking a break, is there an amount of time that you should take? People always say, go with what you feel, but literally, if it's what I feel, you know what I mean? I'm
You
take
gonna
my
be on
time.
break permanently, huh?
So, what do you feel is a good amount of time for really taking a healthy amount of time for taking a break? Or anybody in the comments, what is a healthy amount of time for me? Seriously, I'm asking the question. For you to take a break from your life. You know what I mean? Because you do have responsibilities, you have bills to pay, you have work, school, whatever, people, relationships. What is a healthy amount of time?
I think a healthy amount of, I do think it's what people say. I mean, let God speak to you. G, when you pray, you speaking to God. When you sleep, he speaks to you in your dreams. So
Yeah.
sleep, girl. You need that sleep so he can give you the answer.
You're right. Sleep is very, very important. True.
He'll
True.
give you the
Of it.
answer. I don't think there's any definite time. I mean,
Okay.
are you saying before you become a lazy bum?
Yeah, or like fall off or start stumbling. I think you're right. That may be something more personal rather than like a standard time that everybody can follow or something. But like it's not a one size fits all basically. It's
Exactly.
what you feel. I think I would have to like kind of dwell on what makes sense, like what's practical and also what is good for me and just like keep those in
Do
mind
you
from when I'm
do
like
you wish that life you do you, okay, you personally, do you wish that you didn't have to take a break from life and life could just be good and even killed and you could have all your successes in the world and never feel like so tired that you need like me time?
you mean like endless energy?
Endless energy, yeah, and happiness.
I wish, yeah. I think that when your body is tired, like Jose said, when your body's, don't let your body scream at you. Like when your body's tired, it's saying that you're doing too much. Like it's a reason. It's not just because it's like, oh, I'm a weak human and flesh. Like it's not that. It's like, it's because you're really like, no, you're overworking yourself, baby. Like chill out. Why don't you go sip some margaritas? Go maybe by the pool, talk to O on the phone, like, you know what I mean, relax, decompress, and get your mind clear so that you can regenerate. It's like our cells. So, yeah, I learned a lot, and thank you for your answer. And let me read the comments really
Yeah, let's
quick.
go to the comment. Let me check Facebook, see if there's any comments while you check IG.
Um, Jose, like she said, listen to your body before it screams at you. Neo said, hey, Dr. Phil. Everybody's saying, hey, Dr. Phil. Hey, Dr. Phil, we missed you. Oh my gosh, how come this is okay? This Android is killing me. It's killing me slowly.
I
Um,
think it's important to have the me time and wait, there was something else I wanted to say. But wouldn't it be so good if I think I didn't say the what I remember I prayed about this earlier. I said let God please help whatever's in my brain come out my mouth. When I asked for that in my prayers,
you
right?
did. You did.
but
Literally.
but
Verbatim.
what I'm saying is, wouldn't it be so nice if life, I guess, was just so good that me time was your life, chill time was your
Yeah.
life? That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be nice?
To like live the life that you basically want? You mean like paradise on earth?
Paradise on earth. That would be so nice if life was just
Okay.
so good where you never had to say, I need me time because you're always getting me time. I need rest
Yeah.
because you're always getting rest. I need to work hard on this because you're always working hard on this. Like if
No
all
desires.
those
There's nothing you have to want for because you
nothing
have.
you have to want for because you have it. That would be just so amazing.
We should make that a subject next time and talk about those type of things. Hold on. I can't read the comments on Instagram because this Android is killing me slowly. But
Oh,
I think just
Doc said, I love that prayer. Jose says, your body is an amazing machine, but every machine needs some tuning. Yes. Um,
very true, Jose.
Neo
Thank you, Jose.
says, I think she wants Olivia's suggestion, not God's. But I don't know the first comment. Um,
Gene Roddenberry Federation is the way forward. Oh,
and you know
Gene
what?
Roddenberry.
Your body does, and the doc is on here too. Sleep is so good. How I believe about sleep is when you sleep and you rest, your heart doesn't your heart beat a little slower and and it's a more in a more relaxed state. You get to save those heartbeats. You know, I
You
feel
heard
I,
it?
I feel like I live longer when I actually get sleep.
That's so funny because I was just gonna say there's been such contradict. It's like with cigarettes back in like the 80s or something where they were like cigarettes are actually good for you, but now it's like you're gonna die. But now they're saying like with sleep and staying still, you
live
like the
longer.
body in motion is not in motion. Like it's like if you're stagnant, that's when you start dying. And it's like, so what is it, guys? Like, can I sleep for 14 hours or should I just like be on edge? But no, they're saying like it's like sleep and being. I don't know if it's like necessarily just sleep. I think it's just like while you're up and during the day and you're just home and being like a couch potato. That's when you start dying because it's like your body's not in motion. You're not out.
Yeah.
Even like
But
working at the
most couch
office.
potatoes are eating.
Yeah. Yep. That's true.
Yeah. Yum,
Okay.
yum, yum, yum,
Okay.
yum. All right. So, are you gonna
I
do
love
some self?
it.
Are you gonna do some self care and take care of yourself? Cause you need it. I think you do.
Yes, I've been
I think
feeling
you need
guilty
it
about
because you
it.
said it.
I've been
Okay.
feeling guilty about it because I'm like, wow, I'm one selfish person lately. But it's like, no, I kind of need that.
What's
'Cause
wrong with being selfish? This is
I
like
don't
I
know.
challenge that. Like, what's wrong with that?
I don't know. I guess there's nothing wrong. I
I,
guess nothing.
just because
Yeah.
I'm selfish doesn't mean I don't like to. Yes, it does. I don't like to share. But just because
But
I'm selfish,
selfishness, when you're selfish, it's like people feel egged. Like people feel like some type of way. And it's like, no, don't feel any type of way. I'm just doing me. Like, just be happy for me. And I'll see you on the other side. Request Dr. Phil. Okay, I got you. I requested him.
yes,
So he
because
can answer your
you know
question.
what he said? Something powerful. He said, purposeful sleep restores.
Purposeful sleep.
So
So we're
that
going to see
means
what he means by purposeful. Let's see if he accepted.
So that means not just because you want to sleep or high or smoke some weed, you know. It means
Right.
because you're trying to restart or get your body together. Hey, Doc.
Hey, Dr.
Hi,
Phil.
good morning. It's actually 1 a.m. in the UK here, so I promise I'm appropriately dressed. um, yeah, no, what I meant by purposeful sleep is sleep that would actually restore you. Um, we all have long working days, we all have professional commitments that are tasking to our body, our bodies, our body organs. And in those periods when we are actually performing at overdrive. As Olivia said earlier on, you can really get into a profession or discipline or a career that you want to get into, and you can see yourself overworking to achieve all your goals. The
Yeah.
effect on the individual organs, particularly the biochemical organs like the pancreas and the pumping organ, the heart, is they are working in overdrive. Now, to restore most of their bodily functions to normality again, we need appropriate sleep. With that appropriate sleep, the biochemical balance is restored. Now, if we don't restore that biochemical balance, then it's like a chain reaction. All the other organs, the spleens, the intestines, the muscles, the tendons, all become out of tune. The body is such a fine biomechanical system that has to be in balance. So purposeful sleep will restore all of those bodily function. Now, oversleeping, on the other hand, can be dangerous because we know
Okay.
that
I get
inactivity.
headaches when I oversleep. Is that normal? I've overslept and get headaches.
Absolutely. And one of the critical things you mentioned actually earlier on, Olivia, is Gianni actually, sorry, that mentioned it. Your blood pressure drops when we sleep. So it is useful up to a certain point. So, for example, up until about 2, 3 a.m., our blood pressures will continue to drop until up until about 2, 3 a.m. if we went to bed, say at about 10 o'clock. And what happens at 2, 3 a.m. is the blood pressure is the lowest it can be. And then it starts to pick up again until we wake up. So if you go to sleep way longer than you need to, you're now going to get to the point where your blood pressure is going lower than some body organs can afford, like your muscles,
Wow.
your tendons, and then it becomes detrimental. So
Okay.
it's so important. I don't want to take over your show and start talking for long, but I just thought I'd add that to your your comment section.
No, that was so helpful. Like you perfectly. What were you gonna say? Oh, sorry.
Doc, you said something about the pancreas. So, do you think lack of sleep and because I have a big fear about pancreatic cancer, because it's so rare and it can actually kill you. Do you think lack of sleep and the pancreatic cancer thing may be linked?
Um,
Good
there
question.
are no there are no scientific correlations right now between the two, but we certainly know that if you look at ad hoc studies, and these are the studies where tons of papers have been reviewed, and then the stuff that everybody else didn't look at comes back to be reviewed by a board. One of the things that we find out with the pancreas is that the insulin resistance of our generation is the highest it has been compared to our parents or their parents' generations. And that's
Wow.
why obesity is so closely linked to the increase in diabetes that we're seeing. Now,
Yeah.
if it therefore follows, if you extrapolate this to the fact that the biochemical imbalance that will result because of the increased insulin resistance that causes diabetes, if that progresses in the next generation, we could start seeing other conditions, not just diabetes, but as you say, more episodes or more incidents of pancreatitis. And yes, we do know pancreatitis leads on to pancreatic cancer.
Wow, that's crazy. That's interesting.
Thank you so
Wow,
much,
Doc.
Doc. Thank you so
It's
much,
a
Dr.
pleasure
Phil.
to have been on your show, guys. It's great discussion. I always love seeing you guys.
Thank
Have
you,
a good
Dr. Phil.
night.
Have a
Bye.
good night. Sleep well.
Bye.
Wow, that was so helpful.
G, you're going to take this break and you're going to get
Yeah.
some rest.
Dr. Phil basically clarified it. He was like,
For
yeah.
anybody that doesn't know, Dr. Phil has been a guest on the TLS Live Show, and
Yeah.
he does super groundbreaking things with sports medicine, and he is in what
The
country?
UK.
The UK. Yep, UK. All right, you ready for one of mine?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm
Okay.
ready.
For Rob B and everybody watching, one of my skills that I'm trying to work on is being a good storyteller and telling a story within like 4 minutes. And G told me that the best way to do it is you start big and you go in. I'm probably not gonna do that real good right now, but I just want everyone watching that I'm working on being able to tell my stories.
Yeah.
My story's good. So I'm gonna set my story and then ask my question. Okay.
Okay.
So my story is that Mello, the bestie, we're best friends, and we gained a mutual friend. So we brought a girl into our friend group, which our friend group is just two of us.
Yeah.
So now there's three of us.
Yeah.
And this friend that we brought into, I would hang out with her by myself. Mello would hang out with her by herself, and then we would all hang out together. Eventually, we ended up having a falling out, and because this third party started saying I would say this about Mello, and Mello would say this about me, and one day we confronted her and put it all on the table, right?
Yeah.
My question is, we cut her off, but you got to go, okay? You got to go. Well, actually, we
Yeah.
didn't cut off. We didn't cut off straight like that. Mello said, "You can
Right,
actually."
Neo. Sorry,
Mello
because Neo, I was like, the way it started off was hilarious, but keep going. Sorry.
Mello said, "You can be friends with her, but just don't talk about me when you're with her."
Yeah.
This other girl, because at that
Yes.
time I still like to party. I still needed friends, this and that. So I told her okay, and I still remained friends with this other girl. When Mello was done with her, Mello said, "You're a liar. You're going around telling my best friend this." And I knew she was a liar because we confronted her, all three of us together, and I still wanted to be friends with her, but Mello said she was done with her. My question to you, G, is
Yeah.
I'm talking about a best friend. I'm not talking about no like your side friend. You know,
Right,
everybody
right,
got their little side friends.
right. A little somebody that we might invite sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Nah, I'm talking about the bestie, your sister, like your dog, like your everything. Do you believe that if you're not my friend's friend, I shouldn't be friends with you? Or do you believe that um if your friend has a beef with somebody, that's their beef? And you shouldn't have to not be that person's friend. I'm talking about best friend though. I'm not just talking about any old friend, any associate. But when your best friend cuts someone off, do you cut them off too?
in a perfect world. Who says this? I think Lizzie says this, or somebody says that a lot. I forget. But in a perfect world, I think that you would kind of just not care because you know what I mean. It just wouldn't matter. Like you just, if that's their friend and that's their business and whatever. But it's not a perfect world, so you know it gets messy. So I think at the end of the day, my personal opinion, I would not want, and that's actually happened to me too. Like with my friend and her friend fell out, and she's my best friend as opposed to the other girl, even though we were friends. So I immediately dismissed her. So it's like I'm kind of very loyal to the person that I've known and have stuck by, and I consider my best friend, like you and Mello. So yeah, I feel like you should
Oh,
ditch her.
hey, that's why we get along, G.
I feel like
That's
you
why
should
me.
honestly. It's only right. Like it's only right. It's about like catering to your friends' feelings. But like I said, in a perfect world, you wouldn't care.
Because
It would.
how
It would just be the wayside. Like.
so like for instance, so my friend tells me like Mello, she's like, well, just don't talk about me. My question is, even like to you, like, how could you even have a genuine friendship with this other person that you can't even talk about the most important person in your life? Like, how does that even become
Yeah.
like? How could that
That's
even
why
be
I
a
said it's not a
friendship?
perfect world because, like Mello said, don't talk about me when you're with her. Now, so Mello's inserted a rule in that kind of like respect this, like it's an unspoken code. You feel me? So respect this about me. This is what I would appreciate you as my friend. So then it's like, then it gets messy. You know what I mean? So I think that yeah, it's hard, but I would honestly, it depends on your friend too, because if your friend's like, I don't care, you can be friends with whoever you want. Like my friend, she was like, I don't care if you follow her still or don't follow her. But me personally, I'm just the kind of person like, if that happened to me, I would want you to unfollow her. So, um,
That's I roll like that now. At that time, I was this had been about 10, 15 years ago. So I'm like, I
yeah.
still want to be her friend. But now, if you're not my friend's friend, I don't mess with you. What?
Yeah, I don't care, because it's like,
Uh, I don't want no
she's
parts of
my
you.
friend for a reason. Yeah, she's my friend for a reason. She has pretty good discernment and she has good judgment on who should be around us. And if she doesn't think you can sit with us, then you can't sit with us.
um, Jeanette Brown on Facebook commented on
That
our last random round and says sleep
Mel said,
is
can I call?
restorative to the brain. Absolutely. Yes, it is.
Thank you, Jeanette.
Um,
Yes, it's restorative. And it's like, and it's like when you sleep and wake up from like a good amount of like a nap, you feel like on top of the world, like it's a new day, even if it was
yeah.
like the same. It feels good. Yeah.
But let's always remember what Dr. Phil told us. It has to be purposeful sleep.
Purposeful. Don't
Yeah.
just be late sleeping in 40 hours a day. Impossible. If it was possible, don't do it.
Mello's commenting on here as well. She said, you know, she
No
said,
chairs at the.
can I call in? Yes, no chairs at the table for you. Exactly.
That's true. Do you want to go into my second topic, or do you want? What do you want
Yes.
to do?
Oh, what time is it?
It's
Um,
8:42. We'll
let's do.
start the. Go ahead.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Okay. no, wait. I just want to so bad say mine, and then can you just say yours, but we do it quick?
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. Mine's is quick anyway. Go ahead.
Okay, so,
So
man,
go on.
Yo Gotti came out with a video, right? A music video, and it's called Drop. And I don't need to actually show the music video, but everyone, and for anyone that doesn't know, Yo Gotti's a rapper, gangster rapper, and he came out with a music video, and in the video is a whole bunch of girls that are like yellow bones. Now out of like 50 girls, they may be like 4 like girls like my color and your color, and he's getting crucified, because people are commenting saying there's no representation for different complexion women. My question, it could last 1 minute. We don't even have to talk about it long. But my thing is, the song ain't called Brown Skin Girls. Why Yo Gotti can't? Why he can't have who he wants to have in his video? Why? If that's what he likes, if that's what he's attracted to, why not? Like, why are we out here trying to make everybody do what we want them to do? Why?
Yeah.
Like, why? If he wants to have every girl that's freaking blue in the video, why can't he have a blue girl? Like, why are we so sensitive out here? Like, if that's what he like, that's what he like. I mean, does it bother you?
Listen, I'm tired of the colorism talk, but not because I don't believe colorism exists. I told you guys about that. Like, I've dealt with colorism. It definitely exists. But I don't care anymore. But the difference is, I don't want to be in Yo Gotti's music video. Let's be represented by lawyers. Brown skin lawyers. Like, I don't care to be represented by no video girls. I don't care if she's not brown skinned. Good. Let them think only light skinned girls can be video girls. No offense. I love light skinned women. But I'm just saying, like, I don't care. I kind of don't care because I feel like I don't want to be represented as a video girl in Yo Gotti's music video.
Because it's misogyny anyway.
Yeah, I don't care for him. But if it was on like presidential or it was leadership and it was like there's no black women
Yes.
activists, okay,
Right.
we have a problem. We're not showing them. But it's like we're talking about, you know what I mean?
An artist.
So I feel like, yeah, I don't care about Yo Gotti and
Like,
his
I just feel
working
like
girls.
the world is just all trying to make us do a certain thing. Don't down me because I do a certain thing. Like, I'm an artist, right? I'm a painter.
Yeah.
I use turquoise in every painting I do. So what you gonna tell me I can't use turquoise now in every painting I do? Because purple is now discriminated against. Like, bruh,
Do you
don't
feel
buy
where
my
they're coming
painting.
from? As far as like brown skinned women, do you understand what they mean by like the represent?
No,
Okay.
not in. If the song was called Brown Skin Girls, or he was making money off of supporting brown skin girls, he's a freaking rapper. He's never supported women. He doesn't care about women, so I'm not surprised.
So you feel like they shouldn't be mad or anything?
You don't like it, don't watch it.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Okay.
I agree.
Yours?
Mine was not as exciting. Mine was about cicadas. Cicadas are attacking the United States right now on the southeast coast. Joe Biden's been attacked by them. Numerous people have been attacked by them. But I thought it was interesting because I was like, why are cicadas making the headlines? It's interesting. So I looked into it and I found that there is a massive influx and infestation of cicadas because there is something they're called the Brood X generation, kind of like Generation X or whatever. Right, Biden. So Biden was attacked by a cicada earlier.
I saw that. I heard that.
So these Brood X are found in Pennsylvania, DC, Virginia, Maryland, Georgia, and the Carolinas and stuff like that. So they're underground for 17 years. Disgusting, first of all. They're underground for 17 years, and then after 17 years, like rainfall comes in like May or June, and then they like come up and there's like weird bodies on the ground, and then they like shed their bodies and fly about and make noises. They're disgusting.
They
So
are.
be careful. Be careful with the cicadas. They're actually not aggressive at all. They're actually harmless completely. They're just loud and kind of gross looking.
They're aggressive because they're everywhere. But by the way, I live by the water, so they're not here. I don't have
You said
cicadas
they're aggressive, but they're everywhere.
here.
Yeah, I haven't seen a cicada, thank the heavens, because I'll run.
And the boss is on here talking about y'all need to eat one. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna be like Mello. Mello said Neo always having y'all trying to eat something nasty. I'm like, I know, bruh. Like, why
Like
is
something
he
from
always
Fear
doing
Factor, right, Neo? No, I don't want to eat that.
that?
So yeah, update on the cicadas. Don't worry, they'll die out in by July, like the second week of July. So we'll be safe. Let's talk
Fine.
about our food challenge segment. Oh, what are we getting into today?
Okay, let me don't show the people. Let me show them a little bit. Let me show y'all a little bit. Okay, so oh, by the way, I was drinking a Jello. I had a Jello
Ooh,
Jello Tropicana. Very yummy.
nice,
Yeah.
nice
Okay.
and fun sized.
So for the food challenge, you guys, hold drum roll, please. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll.
Hot dog challenge.
Hot dog! We're gonna eat hot dogs, you guys. Wait, who doesn't like
Okay.
a glizzy? You don't like a glizzy? What's wrong with a hot dog? Are you guys excited to see us eat hot dogs?
I know you did not just call it a glizzy. That is are you from New York? You're hilarious.
I used to work at the ballpark. They used to call them glizzies.
Yeah, they call them glizzies in New York. They call them glizzies. Oh, you're too funny.
Sigh. We're not gonna do y'all like that. We're not gonna do y'all
Neo
like
said what in
that.
one bite? He wants us to vomit.
We- Let's tell them what the real challenge is, but I gotta go get it. So,
Okay.
do you want to introduce our challenge while I go get mine, or what?
Yes. Yes,
No
I'll do that.
Oh, we gotta tell the doc about our hot dog buns.
Yeah, we gotta let you know. Okay, go get your little challenge and I'll explain what we're doing. So the food challenge we're doing is our twist on the watermelon hot dog challenge. Lizzo, singer Lizzo, if you guys know her, she did a challenge with ketchup. I mean, she did it with mustard actually. She did it with mustard and she put it on a delicious watermelon that just fell. So she did it on a, oh no, that was a seed. Ideal.
I'm back.
So she did on a delicious watermelon and she put mustard, and we're gonna get our own rendition. We're gonna do our own rendition of it because we're gonna put the fixins. So we're gonna put mustard, ketchup. I think. Oh, are you doing relish? I can't do relish. I'll
So
fall
what
asleep and.
so we can't be like everybody else. We have to spice it up. So we're doing a hot dog, a watermelon hot dog. Mine is like this though, girl.
I couldn't cut it that big. My arms were not strong enough.
I bought
And I kind of
it
got like
cut.
a. Oh, okay. Delicious. Perfect. No wonder it's perfectly sphered.
So we're gonna do.
How are we gonna do this? Ew.
I'm doing yellow organic mustard. Now, typically on my hot dog, I do not use ketchup because real hot dogs don't have ketchup. But I will, just for this disgusting challenge, I have organic ketchup and I have sweet relish, which I like. Okay.
I love ketchup.
What do you like on your hot dog, G?
I like just ketchup. What do you mean? A classic glizzy with a slither of ketchup. Ketchup is something that I use on rice, eggs. It's very Puerto Rican of me. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on a watermelon.
Okay.
Let's see.
Lift it up a little bit because it looks so good when you put it on there. Yeah.
Oh, that was too much ketchup, boo boo. That was way too much. Good Lord. Ew.
Are you
That's gonna
doing
be.
relish?
No, I can't. I hate relish. It makes me feel like it does something to my
It's
throat.
like, all right, so tell me this right now because I don't want to cheat my life. Now, I love relish on my hot dog, and we're supposed to be doing a hot dog challenge. Now,
Yeah.
should I do it or should I not do it?
You should do it.
All right, bro. Okay.
It's gonna be. Well, first,
I'm
no, do
only
it.
doing I'm only doing one bite. I'm only doing one bite because I don't like watermelon. All right.
You
Let
don't
me
like
see.
watermelon? I love watermelon.
Let me see your hot dog. Let me see your watermelon hot dog.
Oh, this watermelon is overcooked. I mean, it's like old or something.
Okay.
That's my friend
And
told me because
I'm actually not excited about doing this because although the other ones, food challenges we did were fun, this just looks disgusting.
yeah, this is hands down disgusting as hell. I'm not gonna
What's
hold you.
this? It doesn't smell
I'm
like
gonna get
anything.
the part that's not as.
What's yours smell like?
Ew.
Mine actually kind of smells like a hot dog almost.
It smells.
Like
It
mustard.
smells like nothing, but I don't know. What are we doing? Okay, ready?
Wait, I'm not ready. Hold on. Wait. Let's make sure we
I
look
almost
pretty.
don't.
Let's make sure we look pretty when we do this, okay?
Okay.
Yours looks real
Is that
pretty. Okay, hold
possible?
on. Not yet, not yet.
No,
Just look.
kidding.
Let's just. I'm gonna name mine. I'm gonna name mine.
You like
My.
nicknames too?
Okay. What's your nickname gonna be for your watermelon hot dog?
Ooh, she's dripping. I'm gonna call her Drippy.
Ooh, oh, drippy. Okay. Dang. See, I'm a premature baby. It's slow in my brain. It comes slow. It don't fire that quick. All right, so mine's gonna be called
It's tempting.
She.
Chic.
She.
She. Like pronouns.
She.
Okay. I like
She.
it.
Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready. This
Uh,
watermelon's tempting.
uno. We're gonna do it on three. I only know how to count to three in Spanish, so we should do three.
You'll be good.
Uno, dos, tres. It's not that bad.
No,
That
right?
was so easy. Oh my god. Woo! I don't want to eat no more. I'm good.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know how to feel. I almost feel like Lizzo. I am confused. Cause it's like the texture. It's almost like a hot dog with like. It's like if I wanted to be vegan, I could do that. You know, like a vegan water. Like I don't know. It would be on some
Nah.
weird vegan shit. But I
Nah.
mean,
I'm good.
you're like, nah, I'm good, bro. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. But it's not bad, guys. Like it's not like disgusting. It's just kind of like.
I wish that hot dog was cooked right now because I would have ate that thing. Mm, mm, mm.
You was right.
I would have tore that hot dog up right now.
That was not bad.
That was fun. I hope you guys liked our twist on it because we couldn't just be like everybody else, you know, just put mustard on it. We had to do our own thing.
Never.
All right.
Come on now.
I had so much fun. G, let me tell you this, y'all. G, and to everybody that's watching, because I just love, what I do love about the pandemic is that I can just be home. Since I don't go anywhere when we do this, I feel like I be going out. I feel like
Me too.
I feel like this is a good time. Like, I feel like I just chilled with you and with
Yeah.
all our viewers. And I love
Yes.
that. It's so fun.
Woo-hoo. I love that. That's my favorite part. Like you feel energized afterward.
Yeah.
Like you're engaged. It means you're really engaged.
So thank you, everyone. Let me check Facebook. Let's see what we got going on.
Yeah, let me read the comments. Mo said, "Woo, Neo, that's not true. I'm black. I don't want a watermelon." unless it's Kool-Aid. Mo said, damn, Chief. Dr. Phil put up the muscle emojis. Neil said, I was being facetious, of course. Neil. Mo said, hell not to the nana. Neil said, LOL. Yeah, so we're gonna wrap it up. Okay.
All right, y'all. Yep, that's all the time we have today. My watermelon is going in the trash. Thank you so much, Dr. Phil. Thank you so much, Neo, Mello, Mo, Jose. Was Rob in there too? I think Rob was in there for a little bit.
Thanks.
I saw my dad watching on. Love my dad. I saw him watching on Facebook. Oh, Jeanette, watching Jeanette Brown.
Thank you, Jeanette, for commenting. Thank you, Mo, for commenting. Thank you,
Yes.
Jose. Thank you, Dr. Phil.
Yep. Thank you, Joe Biden. Thank you.
And thank you, Mello. And thank you, Mello, for wanting to join. We'll get you on again soon. Te prometo. Great show, ladies. Wonderful energy. Thank you, Rob. So you can see more unscripted episodes on IGTV. Don't forget, we need your support to keep us going. So like, comment, subscribe to TLSLiveShow. And the Truth Live Shenanigans live show is every Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a show this Sunday with special guest Jamie Perez, who is a journalist. And you can always download the podcast version on TLSpod.com. Exciting things are always happening at TLS, just like our Facebook group, Pet Shenanigans. Oh, did you want to show us a picture, I think, or something like that?
I don't have the picture, but two little duckies and Robbie's daughter's cat won. So make sure to go on to TLS Pet Shenanigans and put your petties up, and they'll get a spotlight on the show, and everyone gets to see it.
And Neil said Paulina and Unionizes on Twitch. We're watching. Thank you guys for watching on Twitch. Didn't know we were streaming on Twitch. Shout out to Twitch. And what were you going to say? Before we get into our final thought.
Our TLS swag, grab you some TLS swag, get fresh out here. And then if you have any food suggestions, if you have any topics, or if you have, G and I right here, call us Blueprint. We're the Blueprint right here. We're creating this. We're literally creating this with our mind, with our heart, with our spirit. If you think that we could present it in a different way, if you love the way we did it and we could do it better, or if you have an idea for something we could do, always let us know in the DMs. Final thoughts? Shout out to
I don't even know. No, actually, shout out to my friends. I wanted to, my friends are supposed to be visiting me for my birthday. Whether they can make it or not, I know that things happen. I know that we are all adults and we have lives. So shout out to my friends. I love you guys. Thank you for even wanting to see me and visit me. Shout out to my family. I love you very much. And I don't know. That's it. Shout out to Pride Month. Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah. What do you got?
Shouts out. I really don't have anything. Shout out to you though, G, because I think we did good today. My heart feels good. My soul feels good. I'm about to get off this stream, feeling good about myself, about my life, and talking to you. So my shouts out to you, and shouts out is to my dad, because I love him. And well, I love other people, but I do love him. And I guess Neo, because that's my bro. That's my actual brother. So shout out to my brother too. Yep. And Mello. I love her too.
Bye guys. Next week we will.
G, don't forget to share this on IG.
Oh yes, to save it. Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next week. Peace.
Peace.